So both airplanes were $5 each. I got the broken one for free. I wish I would have asked, but somebody else asked about that plane, and I wish I would have gotten that one.
Wait until you guys see this estate sale. There's so much stuff. And Joe goes by like fast everything that I would. Like right here. Oh my gosh, watch him. Oh yeah, none of that looks important. It just looks like amazing glassware that. Oh wait, you did linger a little bit, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, and some of them they wanted $10 to $15 each, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna sit and try and figure it out. And I looked up a few, but they were $10 or $15. But then again, you don't know if there's the gem and
The
that
one
whole.
hidden gem, Joe. Because look at the birds. It looks like
Oh, right.
Hall stuff to me. I don't know. We do not know enough. We say it every time. We don't know enough about glassware. Look at those horse things back there and the bunnies or deer. I don't know. They had weird, interesting stuff at this sale. I wasn't at it, but when I look at the cat with the fiddle back there.
Well, you know what? You should stop working and come with me.
Oh my God, you guys heard it. You heard it. Joe just said stop working, right? What is that thing? A ball?
Yeah, just
a decorative ball?
But it's like marble, so I don't know. It got my eye.
And I'm glad you didn't linger on the crazy like clowns and shit like that. Ick.
Yeah, there was some interesting Santa Claus stuff, but like all of it was the sleigh that I'm gonna grab here in just a second. The Mrs. Claus was broken on the face, and I'm like, okay. And I was trying to figure out what kind of a Christmas thing this was, and I don't know. I must have been trying to memorize that whole thing because I'm staring at that for quite a while, so I can like try and Google eBay search it and figure it out.
Were their prices high on a lot of stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, they do have a lot of unique things though as you go through.
So here, I should have grabbed some of these tractors and stuff. Oh, and there's the rhinoceros head in the back.
Oh yeah.
That's the one that I should have grabbed. That
oh my gosh, I would have died if you brought it home. And there's a kudu in the back too for $400, which you said someone got, and it's worth how much?
About $1,500. Somebody was saying that's worth quite a bit of money. There's that cool NASCAR beer light thing over there on the left.
Oh, it spins
$300
around.
though. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna.
A lot of cool wooden pieces though.
From a lot of different countries, you could just tell by the way things were made and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then I wonder if they traveled all over or what.
I think they did, because like this thing, I'm like, what is? Let's see here. It's like an ostrich egg.
They remind me of those like Tiffany eggs or whatever that people collect. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. And here it'd be wonderful if we could see these great statues.
Yeah, I thought I had that, but apparently I didn't, and I don't know why.
That's all right. We didn't want to see them anyhow.
Right, because he'd probably harass me for not really looking into them.
Right? There's some train tracks. We didn't need that.
That ain't going to fit in the trunk of my car.
Oh, I'm glad you recognized that. But the rhinoceros would be fine to ship, right?
It'd be fine to hang up in our house on a wall. What are you talking about?
Okay, you guys. And Joe, all this stuff you see, and what does Joe decide to look at? The glasses. And the shoes from Holland that I'm pretty sure are at every single Goodwill you go to. Oh my gosh, Joseph, I do need to quit my job and come with you. Because, yeah, I don't know. So what, is this just some more glassware?
Yeah, I mean, that was a weird, look like, I don't know, I just don't know glass. So.
We don't know enough.
And I should have grabbed that Snoopy that was down there on the bottom right. I wish I did.
And look at the cool Native American thing. You just walk right by it. It looked so cool. What was it made out of?
Wood. It was wood carved, and it was like $75 or $80.
Yeah, because it's epic. Okay, what else?
Oh, here comes the one that Nicole's.
Oh yeah, watch him do this. He's gonna just walk over, walk. He sees this cool pheasant thing.
$3.
My aunt has these on her wall. I don't know that they're worth a ton, but if he remembered, it's cool, and she has them, and he should have picked it up. But
Yeah.
He didn't. Instead, he's carrying around his $3 sunglasses. Jesus. And then he even goes back again and teases me a little bit, like, oh. Hey everyone, it's Joe and Nicole from I'd Flip That. And these are all treasures that Joe's going to tell us about that he found at one estate sale, Joe?
At one estate sale, yes.
One, all of that.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, just tell me right off the bat. Total purchase price. Don't sugarcoat it.
Nope. So, $41, and then I went back to try and get this special thing that I knew you would love, but they didn't have it, so I got this instead for another $35.
35.
So we're $46. 76.
No, I'm like, that does not add up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
76.
Okay. All right, do tell. What is it?
All right, so...
And first of all, I just want to, I just want to say, first of all,
Yeah.
are you so proud of me? Because I'm not overreacting about this, 5-foot thing going across the table?
It's an airplane, but yeah. Yeah.
Not even going to react. Look at me. This is me not reacting. Okay? Go ahead. Tell us what you found, Joe.
Well, all right. So let's just get rid of the giant brass deer. So a few weeks ago, well, months ago maybe, I picked up some brass deer. They were just little, and they sold for $20 for two. So basically, I was at the sale the first time, and they had what I really thought I should have bought. A rhinoceros head that mounts on the wall. That would have gone perfect with the deer that we talked about in our last video.
For the taxidermy. Did the rhinoceros, was it just the
No, it was actually rhinoceros head.
Real rhinoceros?
Yes.
Was it real? Because I don't think they could even sell it.
It was not. But they had another real animal that apparently I heard later was worth a lot of money.
Did it look real, the rhinoceros?
It looked real, yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
They wanted $30 or something like that. I didn't get it because I was and then I'm I probably should have gotten it just to see your reaction for a video.
I don't know if I should thank you or not because, yeah.
So I bought all of this stuff, and then I messaged the lady the next day. I go, is the rhinoceros head there, or did it sell? I think I said, did it sell? And she said yes, but I thought when I asked the question, yes, it was still there. So I drive back over to this estate sale. It's not there. And then I'm okay. And she's
but you couldn't leave empty-handed.
Well, she's hey, you were here last time or whatever. And I showed her how Google Image works, where you take a picture and it tells you. And so then she's well, I feel bad that you drove back here. I'll give you a deal on anything. And I think they actually wanted close to $50 for this thing.
Is it heavy?
It's heavy. Oh, it's really heavy. Yeah, I mean, this thing is huge.
It's very shiny. I'm attracted to it. I think I might need it.
Right, well, and that's what I thought, you'd give a few deer things for Christmas.
Yeah, I kind of got on this weird deer kick thing. I'll show you guys. I'll film some of the pictures because I don't know what's going on, but in case you think Joe's the only weird one of this couple, I'll let you guys see some of my weirdness. Because I know you guys think it's only Joe, right? Right.
Well, right.
Okay, so how much again did you say you paid for that?
I only paid $35.
Okay.
She was asking $50. She felt bad. So, I don't know. They didn't have a whole lot of stuff, and I think I missed out on a few things.
Wait, they didn't have a whole lot, yet you have a whole table filled with things. You wanted more?
Yeah, well, I mean, stuff that really was oh, this is a good thing to grab. The next video, that one had a lot of things at this estate.
I haven't seen any of this stuff. This is all new to me.
So this is an old vintage track and field disc, for where you could just. I mean, we could go and practice.
From the very first Olympics.
Well, the very first Olympics was a long, long time ago, but it's made out of wood and a metal round thing, and it's Gill is the name on it, but.
And that's kind of cool.
She gave it. There was no price, and she's just take it for $1. And I was okay, I'll take it for $1. So then I picked up a cricket mallet bat. I'm not sure.
Paddle.
Paddle. I think it's a paddle because you could use it.
We're so uncultured. Oh my goodness.
But it has a leather rubbery handle, so I'm like, maybe this is real. But
what kind of ball do they use in cricket? Like a wiffle ball?
no, it's a harder ball because like even the players are wearing pads because you can get hit with this and it'll hurt.
How
But
do you
I know,
swing
like
it
you know,
low?
they do
How
the
do you
weird
swing
throw
it?
and it bounces.
Show
and then,
me your cricket. It's like
I don't even know.
It's like baseball for like cool people.
And like the batter stands back and he does like a weird. No, maybe that's the thrower that does that.
Wait, do that
And then
little
the-
jump again. In the kiss shirt.
I don't know how cricket works because
Okay, we have to do some educating ourselves
right.
because
So
we're very uncultured.
I got those two things,
Okay.
and then there was this box of old glasses.
Try a few pair on. Try
Oh no, there is a cool pair in here.
Like, are we talking Elton John glasses? Oh, dude. Oh my god, yes! I love those.
So there's some old 3D glasses from the 80s and just reader glasses that are still new in the bag that I look and I'm like, okay, it was $5. She goes, I'll sell it to you for like $3, and I'm like, okay, that you know, I think these are.
We
the
could
same.
have his and hers. Oh my god, we're gonna be so
Poker
big.
night. That's
Big
fine.
ass.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, some weird, you know, aviator ones and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'll just grab
Hey,
it.
you're starting to scare me a little bit with those purchases. Like, those are things you would sell out at like the flea market. Are you gonna start selling at the flea market?
Might have to, I think.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Okay.
saying, so.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So, picked up that, and then also, I'm not sure something else. That was the $21, but they had 2 big model planes. Actually, they had 3. One was made out of styrofoam. I passed on that one, but and
Are
they
these
had
the
no.
kind that they play? They like fly out in
Yeah,
fields and
like,
stuff.
yeah,
Oh, didn't you do good with one of those before?
that's what we're gonna get to soon.
Okay,
so,
sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
so they had 2. This one's broken
Right.
on the wings, but I'm like looking at it, I'm like, maybe the motor or whatever. And I go, how much are those? And she goes, oh, the one guy just grabbed the one that was actually really nice and put together. And she goes, I sold it to him for like $5.
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
are you kidding? And she goes, I'll do $5 for this. And I'm looking like, I don't know. And she's like, you know what? Just have it for free.
What?
She goes, just take it. And I'm like, okay, if anything, I can maybe the back wing, there's wheels, the motor, there's weird controller things inside. And I was talking to a buddy that does eBay, and he's like, yeah, part that thing out.
Part that
So-
thing out, baby.
Yes. So I grabbed that for free, threw that in my car. So then I said something like, because I was saying, I go, there's no radio controller thing, so it's kind of tough. And she goes, oh, we have this little side garage, and it's got some old toys and some radio controller things. If you want to go look and see if you can find it. And I'm like, yeah, because I've done really well with radio controllers.
Yeah.
So should I keep these on, or?
You can take them off.
Okay,
They're a
'cause
little.
it's-
Your sexiness is a little distracting with those on.
We need people to concentrate on the stuff. I
Right,
think.
right.
So they open this garage door, and there's just a pile of stuff. And first thing I see is this tubby of tracks that, you know, I know they sell because people are always making tracks bigger and stuff like that.
What kind of things go on?
This is the Tyco one, the race car ones.
Okay.
I've sold a few of them lately, but
So you can have your own little NASCAR like place.
Yep. So I go, I definitely want that. And she goes, well, just pull out what you want and we'll figure out whatever. She had some buckets, and I look in the buckets, and there's one. Here's another. There's 2,
There's some up
3,
front.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of controllers, and I'm like, okay, I've done really well, like $50, $60 or 40. I mean, 30 to $60 I've sold these controllers for. And this one, you could tell is an aviator one from selling others that I've seen. But so I threw them in, set them aside, and then they had this huge old weird scanner called Data Copy, and I threw that in because I'm like, okay, that could be worth some money.
Any
because
big
it's-
electronic.
It's old, yeah, from the 80s. But it's got a different weird plug-in that they did way back then, so I don't... It turns on and it works. It turns on.
I'm like, what did you
I
say?
don't know if it works, but
Okay,
it
get
turns
to
on.
my favorite thing I see under there.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
So they had a few albums, and I knew you would love this, so I just
Culture
grabbed
Club.
it and I just threw it in the pile.
Culture Club. I don't even know who this is, but Steve Winwood. I've heard of him. But I just like, you know what? And then Supertramp. So I just threw them in the pile. And like, the other ones weren't anybody that I knew of. So threw that in. And then I found in the pile this truck, remote control, and then I found the radio control for it. And
Does it work?
I haven't tested it yet. There's 2 buckets and they had batteries and stuff like that. So I got to figure out how to charge it and see if it works or not. But the lady goes, oh, there's like a little car that is worth some good money that is in this pile somewhere. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see a little car. I saw a monster truck thing. And she's like, no, it's not that. So I get home and I look this up. This thing sells for like $125.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have the little controller for
I
it?
have the controller. It's
in
among
the
this
mess.
pile of controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So out of any of it, I made my money once and there's none like they auction them. They don't even list them for sale
Ooh,
because
are you
people
gonna
just
auction it?
yeah.
We
like,
should. We never
right.
auction anything
don't.
hardly, and I think
No.
that's exciting. I want to know what's that thing that looks like a gun up here?
Oh, this again was in the pile of the stuff, and they're timing belt guns. So it says timing light indicator. So you turn on your car, and like if your timing belt or things aren't working, again, I'm not a
What?
mechanic,
Is this real?
and you do that, and it will. I don't know.
Are you sure?
But they sell for like $20 each, and I had 2. So
Oh, I was so excited that it was something.
it's not a laser tag gun or anything like that. I found an old boat from it looks like the 80s, and I think the controllers are there with it. There's none listed.
That's epic, yeah.
So if it doesn't even work, I'll sell it for parts. I've done it with old because people are missing things out of their gets destroyed or whatever. Then I found 2 old hats.
Yeah, they
This
look
is
a
a-
little rough.
This is a Little League baseball hat with some old pins, which might be worth some money for just
Yeah,
the
that
pins
one's
alone.
really rough. Look at the red blood all
But-
into it.
Right, but like the tag says Funk Cap, and I've never heard of that one. And here's it. I mean, you could just tell by it's like a leather. I don't even know. So I just threw them in the pile. I'm like, I'll just figure it out later. They had 2.
Okay, I
Old
just have
hatches.
to pause for 1 second and say it's really a good thing that you're going to sell all this and make this money because right now I just noticed, Mabel, hey,
Mabel,
what are you doing? This dog is destroying my rug, Joseph. Your dog.
hold on a second. Who found the dog on Marketplace?
I didn't find him on Mark.
Oh, wherever you found her.
Okay, wait. Let me just pause for a minute. Please get that away from her before she chokes and dies. Okay. Well, we think we got her under control.
As she's chewing on the box
I
that I set down. So.
know. If anyone knows what to do with an extremely, extremely chewy dog, please comment. Other than like Sal, because we're not quite at that point yet.
No. So there was a Virginia Tech like Letterman patch from like college that's under there
Oh, I'm
somewhere
like, but
with
that's
pins.
a W.
And this one is
Or an M.
Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, maybe Washington,
Or-
like the college Washington, or Wayzata? I don't know.
Why is
'Cause it can't be M because the football would be upside down, so it's
True,
that.
true that.
Excuse me, it's got to be that way. I don't know. Threw them in, and then there's some battery charger things for like planes or whatever like that I grabbed as well. So, what else? There was a few books, and of course, this is called Hope of the Nation, Our Christian Heritage. It was in that little thought, and I threw that in just to see, I wasn't going to look it up there. And this is a weird one I've never heard of. Who's Who Among American High School Students, 92 and 93.
Oh, you would get published if you were a big deal.
I guess so. I mean, it's got different states. Here's Missouri, here's Minnesota. I mean, should we see if our names are in this thing or
I'm
not?
pretty sure we're not in it, but that's okay.
Windows of the World National Library Poetry. I looked this one up. These things sell for like about $20. And then there was 2 Jimi Hendrix books. I thought, well, maybe, but they aren't really worth anything. So
Oh, so Chris gets those for Christmas, right?
yes.
That's the best thing. I think we have to do a video about the perks of being a reseller because
Oh, we have to.
I
Right.
complain a lot and obviously give Joe a lot of shit for all this, but there are a lot of perks to being a reseller or being married to a reseller, and so sometimes I have to focus on those. So I'll share those with you in an upcoming video in case your significant other doesn't realize all the perks. You can show them our video and be like, see?
We have the massager thing that'll help your back, or
Right.
your shoulder, or we
Yeah,
have.
okay, don't give everything away yet, Joe.
Okay.
We're just foreshadowing a little bit. Okay, are you done talking about all this junk yet?
Yep.
That's
This is all of
everything?
it. Yep.
Yeah, it's, you know...
Except for the rhinoceros head that I should.
Some people are going to look at the video
Yeah.
and be like, that's just like a lot of work for not that much profit. But there's a few goodies in there. And
Well, I mean, right.
you do have fun selling some of those things. So
Yes.
hopefully it'll be a win-win, and hopefully you will pay for the new rugs I have to buy. And Mabel, honey, maybe we should get some more bones, huh, Mabel?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Come on, Doc.
So thanks for checking us out, and yeah, we'll get that video coming out so you know all the perks to being a reseller. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow us so you can not miss out on any of this great content that I know you all have so much fun watching, right?
They have
Right,
to.
Joe?
They have to. I mean, look at this stuff.
All right. Thanks.